Well, first of all, I'm proud to be introduced by the greatest county executive in America. I'm a part of the I Love Angela crowd, as everybody knows, and I am so pleased to be here with the Vice President who's doing such an extraordinary job. What a team, what a vision we have in Build Back America. Senator Granholm is also, Secretary Granholm is also with us, and Gina McCarthy, the climate advisor. In light of Mayfield, Kentucky, how sad, how an outpouring all of us have of the sympathy and shock at what happened in Mayfield, Kentucky. And these twisters are coming very late. Why are they coming very late? Because climate is changing. And it is a risk to America. I am so pleased to be here with the Vice President, with Senator Cardin, Senator Van Hollen, the county executive, and Mahi Reddy, who is the CEO of SemaConnect. We're celebrating his role that he's playing in this. So I thank all of those outstanding federal officials for being here, particularly the former governor of Michigan, who knows so well about leadership and the fact that she's our energy secretary, and then Gina McCarthy, who's probably one of the most knowledgeable people about the environment and energy that we have in this country. It's an honor to welcome you as we celebrate the $7.4 billion investment in Maryland in the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. In the infrastructure, I said that, but you were clapping. I want everybody to understand the infrastructure bill, the BIF, the bipartisan bill that was President Biden's vision, the Senate's vision on both sides of the aisle. $7.4 billion for our state. I want to thank you as well, and Secretary Granholm and Gina McCarthy for being here. I also want to thank and recognize County Executive Also Brooks for hosting us today. Thank you very much, Madam County Executive. Soon we will see the impact of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act all around us, on our roads, in our environment, and across our economy, promoting greater job growth. This is a jobs bill. It also is a bill, as the President says, for generations yet to come. It's a growth of jobs and growth of our economy and a competitive bill. This law will mean safer, more reliable commutes for working families, whether they travel on newly repaired roads and bridges or by expanded public transportation. Public transportation, an energy issue, an environmental issue. It will deliver broadband for Marylanders who currently lack internet access, many of whom live in rural and underserved communities. Brandywine is a rural community. I live south of Brandywine, and as you go further south, it becomes a little less rural because we have a magnificent Navy base, Pax River, there. This bill will expand clean energy technologies like the charging stations that we've just seen here at this facility in order to turn the crisis of climate change into an opportunity to grow our economy and help more of our workers make it in America. That is the power and energy infrastructure investment. Like the electricity fueling the next generation of vehicles, that investment will provide a jolt to local economies as we build back better, stronger from COVID-19. Mahi Reddy, the CEO of SemaConnect, is here with us today and just showed us part of his charging operation. SemaConnect, a business located in Bowie, Maryland, in beautiful Prince George's County. Stations at this facility, and soon Maryland will receive $63 million. This state, $63 million to replace additional charging stations into other locations all across this state. So nobody will be without the ability to charge their car close to where they live or work. SemaConnect. Thank you, Senator Benson. SemaConnect is helping ensure that Maryland leads the way toward green jobs and clean energy and affordability and accessibility to all of our citizens. Now that Congress has enacted the infrastructure law, the next step is the Build Back Better Act. The House of Representatives just a few days ago passed the Build Better Act, which invests in people, in families, in children, in education, in environment, and in energy. I'm proud that we got it passed through the House last month, and now we are calling on the Senate to act, and they are soon going to do that. That would even go further to expand economic opportunity by making historic investments in American workers, families, and children. I've been in the Congress over 40 years. This is the most productive session in which I have served, notwithstanding all the to and froing that you have seen. I'm talking about bills that the President of the United States is signing, not just that we're talking about. We need to deal with some other things like voting rights, but we have dealt with the economic challenges facing our country. This would be the largest investment in addressing climate change by any country in the history of the world. I am so looking forward to working with the Biden-Harris administration and my colleagues in Congress to enact the historic legislation as well. That's why it's so important that the Vice President's here, that the Secretary is here, that the Climate Advisor is here, to tell the story to the American people what we have done for them, for their families, for their jobs, for their businesses, and for our country. So thank you, Madam Vice President, for your leadership, for your determined efforts towards completing that work, and for being here with us today to highlight how Congress and the administration are delivering. Let me repeat that, are delivering for America and for our people. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce and call to the rostrum one of my closest friends in life. He and I were elected to the General Assembly in 1966, before most of you were born. And we have served together not only in the General Assembly, but also in the Congress since 1986. So I am pleased, 2006. I am pleased to call to the podium our senior United States Senator, one of the great intellects, one of the highest integrities, and he followed Paul Sarbanes, two extraordinary members of the United States Senate and leaders in America, one of the great leaders in America, our senior United States Senator, Ben Cardin.